Hello.
Welcome, Wonderboy. Let me sort out your little graphic and I will press play on the actual game in just a second.
Fantastic. How are you, Wonder Boy? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Nice to have you.
Wide awake after my little nap I took during that last match, which was super boring.
Love it. It was great, wasn't
it? It was a game for the purists. There was a lot of blocks. There was a lot of frenzy. There was a lot of very tactical play. Nuts to all of that. I want to see people throwing the ball. I want to see lots of elf. Now, like Crowdog is the last remaining hope for the pointy ears. So after we both let the side down, I mean, it hurts. It hurts to cheer for high elves, but
the fact that we were both effectively scuppered by that stupid orc team as well.
Oh, yeah, fucking will.
So did you want to...
by the way, I also harbour slight resentment to Fletch, who conceded to him in his last match. Otherwise, it would have been double Dark Elves in the final, baby.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it would have, wouldn't it? Yeah.
And it would have been pure Elven dominance. We could have had a rematch of our reputation from earlier in the season.
Man, I would have really liked that. That was great. That was a really good game. Yeah, that was cool. We both did such bullshit plays. It was great.
It was pure elfin nonsense. And that's what I want to see here.
Yeah.
Like, we've got Ag 5, we've got Ag 4 on the Amazon side. Let's see some ball-related action.
We should take a second.
Right. That did not come out right.
Yeah, more balls, please. We should take a second to look at the team. So, Holy Sons of Clonricket, being played by Crowdog, are the High Elves. They are coming into this after a nice win, but having suffered the loss of one of their agility blitzers. So he is MNG. He's actually lost the point of armor, but he's MNG for this game, which is sizable. The team was also losing, which had 11 members, was also missing a block lineman. So there are two loners in this game. Two loner elves, they're fine. They're loner high elves. They're grand, right?
Well, you need to put something on the front line to die to all of these mighty blow.
Well, exactly. Yeah. So who better than some guys who they just want to be on the team, and if they survive, maybe you'll hire them.
Unlikely. Well, if they get the MVP and a random pass, maybe,
exactly. Yeah, maybe.
I have to see how bad a state Crowdog's team is actually in. If he's
well, I mean, he has 11 guys, so if he manages to pick up an MVP on a lino, he's taking him. Would be my take on it, but we'll see.
I'm loving his catchers right now. I feel like they've been waiting for this match. Like, a lot of dodge, eh?
Yeah, it was funny that one of them actually, the block guy just leveled last game, and everybody was like, "Oh, he's got a level to take on that." So, I wonder what he'll take, and it was like, well, it's obviously tackle.
I mean, it is short-minded thinking, but you only have 3 matches max left.
Correct. And he has to get through this match. The other tackle that he had on his team, he lost a block sidestep tackle 3 games ago. This guy now is up to tackle, and the other tackler is his Dauntless Agility 5 tackle, Blitzer, who's missing this game, so he really needed it. He does have 2 wrestle. But he's really light on skills when you can consider what he's got up against him here. So, in addition to the 2 loner linemen that he got to make up the 11, he's also induced an Apo and a Wizard and a Babe.
I like the Apo. Like, I think we're going to see some. It gives him the freedom to do a power Apo early in the game if he's going to lose a key piece.
Yeah, very much.
Keep that pressure on. And like, this is a game that it's interesting. Like, you'd think the Armored 7 team is going to suffer the attrition battle, but they've got so many combat skills.
And it's blodge as well. You don't have the ability to get them down on the ground. It's not like you're going to be in a position to foul them because you're elves and you can't afford to lose any of your guys. He's got mighty blow. He's got tackle. He's got loads of guard. Not loads, but
enough. I think I'm seeing 5 pieces there. 6 pieces.
6 guard. Yeah, 6 guard. Which is it's tasty.
Yeah. Now, in terms of substitutes, this is the other thing. Like, the Amazons are bringing a 14 14-man roster, but definitely not a 14-man roster.
14-person roster.
14-woman roster to this team.
Yeah. But one of the there's a
don't get cancelled already, Wonderboy. You've only been here 5 minutes.
Yeah, they've got a.
I'm bringing you with me, still, man.
they've got there's still quite a few Nagels being shipped by this Amazonian team. And if in case anybody was wondering and they haven't seen this pitch before, we are playing on elven grass.
-1 on all failed. Go for it.
Correct.
Armor. Yeah.
So you can fall over and not hurt yourself. So expect GFIs to be aplenty.
This is, if I'm correct, this is Saigorei's.
It is indeed, correct? Yeah. Saigorei's home turf. Yeah,
that elven grass will certainly help ameliorate the move difference. That's always the problem I've had when playing Amazon. I think
they're just really boring. They're just everybody's 6-3-3-7, and they're so slow.
If they could swap out like their catchers for human catchers, like 8-2-3-7 or something like that.
Yes.
Just something a little different. Just give me something a little unique.
100% agree with you. Yeah, they need a big guy, and they need some fast lads. I think the blitzers could legit be movement 7. I think the catchers could legit be movement 8, and I think they need a big guy. But then you bring them a little bit too close to humans, and then why wouldn't you just play humans? But are they a little bit too close to? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a little bit too close to Norse, but why wouldn't you bust from Norse? I mean, because they are different. The dodge is their thing, and it's different. So here we go into the second of the quarterfinals that we're watching here today. That's a nice opening punch. Straight away gets a hit on Harley Quinn.
She's a key piece. That's I believe his leader. So
it's his leader as well.
The rerolls as well.
Oh, we got another POW and another stun coming in straight away from a lineman on the side.
What's going on here? Like armor 7 being broken?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's not on theme for this season.
Well, it's certainly been on theme for Crowdog's hits. I don't know what he did to you, but he certainly managed to break my armor more than once. The man is good at rolling armor dice. He's good at making you roll good armor dice.
Who beat Jetty in the thing? Was that also?
No, Jetty went down to Scrofula.
Oh, that's right. That was another day where armor 7. It was a bad day for armor 7 that day.
It was, but to be fair, he put enough hits in.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But it was that was a violent game, and I loved it. So not much time to go through all of the extras here in this because we are watching a replay. So this is going to move very, very fast, which is a really interesting thing because normally if you're watching Saigorei play, it's like watching paint dry. So this is definitely how I'd recommend you watch all of his games.
I have not yet had the pleasure / pain. I'm hoping next season we'll get a bit more diversity
hopefully.
In our opponents.
Yeah, he has signed up for next season as well. I think he signed up at something fun as well that I went, that's interesting. I think it might be elves of some sort. I'm looking forward to it.
When is our deadline? I need to decide if I'm playing or if I want to.
Oh, sure.
We pull a Roy Keane and transition into a punditry role full time.
Yeah. You can do two. It can be two things.
Look, are we going to see a vanity pass?
No, we're not.
I am disgusted. I am disgusted.
No, not doing anything. He's just gonna surf this Bjorn instead. In comes the catcher. Yeah, nicely worked. Yeah. Turns down the POW, goes with the surf just to make it more effective, and it works. That must have been he must have picked her up for getting an MVP along the way or something because she is not named after the various birds of prey.
Oh yeah, unless
and a failed dodge.
I don't see this re-rolled. No,
not
exactly.
at all. No.
Leave him on the ground.
Yeah. So you have a week, I believe. Yeah.
I have a week.
Yeah, before you can have to sign up.
I might say I want to pick something that I've seen so many coaches sign up for Dark Elves.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
And I'm like, oh, guys, come on.
Mm-hmm. So, well, you could go back to your original team as Wood Elves, aren't they not?
No, High Elves. High Elves are
my elves.
You tempted? My boys of choice. I am tempted. So
give us a rendition of your ha.
Yeah, ha. Give us your ha. That's there you
come
go.
On, Wonder Boy. That's a weak sauce.
It's been a while. It's more like who's the one? Oh, it's the Bretonians have the worst.
Bretonians,
yeah. No, I think the Amazons actually do have the worst audio of all the races.
It's pretty horrific. Yeah, they even mentioned yesterday in the Nason thing. They said that they were not.
Ooh.
Oh, that's an injury on his new tackle piece. I did see the piling on coming in. That's an Apo. Yeah, Apo straight away.
That's exactly what we were expecting there.
It is, to be fair. But,
he also doesn't have any subs, so...
indeed, yeah.
He didn't want to be as much a power Apo as just a out-and-out Apo.
I need that guy. Not only does he have tackle, but he's like, actually my 11th man.
But yeah, double skulls. Things not looking good for Crowdog.
Listen to it. It doesn't even get the push because it has stand firm. Nice stand firm as well.
Ball moved at all here. Maybe a couple of safe squares, but nothing.
We'll see. That POW made a difference. Well.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, indeed. That was a rowdy POW. And an MNG. It's just another blodger, but just another blodger.
Yeah, so just another blodger. In fairness, they do become old hat on the...
Well, he has... I think he's got a 14-man roster. One of them is unskilled.
He has been suffering at these
one guy as well, yeah.
Or these two up dungeons. But anyways, to get back to High Elves, so part of the reason they're my old team is we were played in a league. This is back in the day in Trinity College, and one of the guys played them for a season and said they were the worst team he'd ever played. Now, to preface this is back in 1998, so I can't even remember what the rules for them were like.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
And a death.
Wow, full dead. Apo in and Apo says dead.
Oh, and Apo dead
into dead.
Wow. This is looking so bad for Crowdog.
He's had better starts. Yeah.
It's going to be hard to have had worse.
Yeah.
Unbelievable violence in this match already. Like I was expecting this to be a much more... Oh, here we go. Armor is just breaking left, right, and center.
And that's another injury on the guard. Yeah, and that was, he's just gone for the game. Okay, that's the guard gone. That's huge.
That's huge.
I said this last time that the Zons were playing. The Zons are a bash team. People try to say that they're not, but they're a bash team. That's what they do. They beat things up.
Well, they can go both ways, but I think they're most comfortable when they're on the attack.
Yeah. We're not doing phrasing.
Len Brennan.
Len Brennan was... left that one hanging out there.
Good man.
But anyway, getting back to things. So
sorry.
I want to talk about Bishop Len Brennan.
Yeah, let's talk about Bishop Len Brennan.
Yeah. So he was the guy. He was the big boss, wasn't he?
Yes, yes, that's right. Who got the kick up the arse from Ted? Yeah.
And now he's dead.
And he's dead. Yeah, he's first dead. There's some dice on the ball here, unless he can get somebody around to the other side. He
does have he has one guy down there.
There's that guy down on the right, but I mean, the way his dodging has been going, I don't know. That guy's just going like, well, I'd like to be 4 squares away from that guy who just killed everyring. Fails to dodge.
So bad.
Oh man, I think
armor break.
I think he needed to. Re-roll that one. If we could get could you show us more of the pitch, please, Sylvan? Thank you. Yeah, because he can break through there.
It's because it's a replay. It's a replay. The camera does a lot of auto moving.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like that. I think I would have gone after the ball with him.
Yes, as would I. I would have put some pressure on the ball. I don't think you need to go down that far.
The chance you're gonna get. This is one of the he's just within. Oh.
That's too far as well. It's a double GFI, isn't it? Or just a single GFI? Well, what do we know? What do we know about anything? Just get the hit and then pile on, obviously, because... How come we didn't pile that? Oh, no, it's not the piling on, right. That's why that guy was in range. I thought it was the piling on.
Yeah, but I would have liked to see a blitz on the ball carrier from the player that was just moved there. I think he was well within range.
Same as that, yeah, well within range. I mean, there's no need to base that guy who's down as well.
I'm wondering if Saigorei is feeling pretty confident with these early removals already. So
well, to be honest with you, he might just decide that because of the early removals, etc., that he doesn't need to take any risk. That he just needs to stay where he is. Good lord, these dodges!
I've seen 3 dice and 3 ones in a row there with the armors as well.
That is unbelievable.
Wow, this looks like there is a number of gaping holes.
Right?
I think it's going to be harder not to get a 2 dice block here.
Yeah.
Wow, he's not going for the ball again.
No, he's not going for the ball again. Yeah, I mean, he's got full domination of the pitch. I think he's just happy to kind of leave it as it is.
Now guys, with this numerical advantage, are you putting the boot in?
Oh, without 100%. Yeah. The tricky thing is knowing who to foul with, because what is he? The only guy he's got free currently is
guard.
Well, he's going for that hit. Yeah, the guard. No, so he's just not going to go for the hit. Has tackle on that. Oh no! And he's okay. Body shortle is fine. Using the kill skill of wrestle there, as we all know, wrestle and fend are the 2 kill skills.
Fend being the premier kill skill this season.
Oh, unbelievable!
A successful dodge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to keep it trapped in so that he can get the other guy out. Not sure what
gonna have to do a bootleg.
Yeah. I mean, he is still miles away from everything, but he's still, in range.
There is such good coverage downfield as well.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. He has to go for the 3-2.
Oh, there we go.
Beautiful. Love it.
The problem. He's been trying dodges on a 2. He should have just been trying them on a 3.
Just 3 plus it, yeah. 3 plus it the way, especially if it's through tackle. Now, not that he had dodge, but it was a 3 plus either way. He was going to go for it. Here comes the piling on. That'll be enough. And doesn't break armor. Piles on anyway.
The Jed special.
Yeah, and doesn't get anything.
Huge. That player's now within range of a touchdown.
Yeah.
Can we have a look at the Saigorei's thrower, Crowdog's thrower, just to see if that player
all the way down the back. He's agility 5, so he can throw to anybody He can throw to anybody on the middle, and then they can just walk down and hand it to him. Or more likely, he'll walk up, hand it to somebody who will then run down and throw it, because they're elves. They can throw it anywhere they want. But does he go in this turn? I don't think so. I think he's actually fine. I think he can actually properly hold this for the extra turn.
Oh my god, this would be massive for Crowdog if he can actually...
he's now got effectively out of range. Yeah.
There's one
but he's out of range of everything else.
I hate the way the elven pitch extends 1 square further.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Oh, that is terrible.
Isn't that terrible?
What the fuck? Jesus Christ, I know.
No reason for it as well.
What the fuck are they doing?
It makes it look like you're 1 square further away from the end zone than you actually are. Oh, he's going for pass now.
Intercepted.
Wow. If you thought for a second that maybe Crowdog
good lord
getting a little bit of
is a catcher? No, it's not. He just rolled a 6. Yeah, fair enough. Just 6.
He rolled a 6 and it ignored safe throw?
It's not a thrower, it's a blitzer. His thrower
it's a blitzer with the ball.
Yeah.
Well then, what do you get? If you're not protecting your throwers, then are you really a high elf player?
Fair enough. Skulls.
Hang on.
Into push. That's fine.
I think that's the first reroll Saigorei has had to make so far this game.
It is. Yeah, he started with 4.
So I'm just switching. I'm just switching. Just a heads up.
Didn't help him.
And
we switched. Okay.
Why are we switched?
Because the Amazons have got the ball and are running towards this lane.
Okay.
Because otherwise, trust me, man. With the replay taking control of the camera so much, you wouldn't see anything.
Oh my god!
Another failed dodge. Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my god! These ones, man, are absolutely crippling him into a stun as well.
You can feel the elf players in this game, and we're like, our hearts just going out to.
I mean, it happens sometimes,
what are you doing with these blocks? It's turn 8, just running your touchdown. Don't take any risks.
No, he's going to take all the risks. He's take all of the risks he wants. Have you not seen Saigorei play before, though? If it was possible to do a one dice blitz with the ball carrier, he would have done it. So,
and that is the counter score on the Elves drive.
On the Elves drive.
Yeah, the Elves drive,
the Elves have a massive numerical advantage now.
They do, yeah.
Was there any KOs? Is there anything that?
Well, I don't.
Is there any scrap of hope?
Oh, it looked like there was 10 guys there running away for the changing room. So it looks like these guys got up. Well, those guys didn't. So no,
well,
just straight.
He only had 11, so it's.
Yeah, so 9 guys.
9 guys.
Yeah, still has 2 tackle available and still has his really cool agility 5 leap guy with sure hands.
No.
So I mean, this is kind of fine, but not ideal.
As an out-and-out high elf expert,
yeah,
I will say I do feel like high elves are one of the better teams on defense.
Yeah, that's fair.
Excellent maneuverability. He's got that Ag 5 leap piece.
Yep.
If Ag 3 does what Ag 3 sometimes does and fumble the football, like they're going to be able to penetrate.
Well, he's got 2 sure hands, right? And both of them are nailed, but he's got 2 sure hands. They're both on throwers. One of them is accurate. I think the ball protection is pretty fine, but he has enough guys to get around and do some stuff. If he can stop hemorrhaging players and pass the occasional 2+, this is absolutely fine.
Those weren't like if you had to take 2 casualties, you wanted them on those rookie linemen. And
yeah, for sure.
Oh, here we go.
Blitz is interesting. This could make a game of it.
Don't call it a comeback.
Yeah,
we've been here for years.
So straight in for the 1 dice. Yeah, fair enough. Well, he just wants to get all of his guys through. That is still a 3. Fantastic. He's through. And under the ball. Just see if he can screen this guy off somewhat.
All this.
Yeah, this guy straight through is lovely. They're all 2s. It's fine.
I have to say, after the way the dodges went in the first half, I think I would have had some sort of PTSD.
Yes. But no, he's done this really well. He's tied up all of the tackle by going through, and that's really nice.
I'm going to leave the camera facing this way. We'll see what happens.
Oh, thanks. So
if he's still holding the ball at the end of this turn, though, I'll switch it because we'll want to see what the elves do.
The reason I don't like it changing is because it gets confusing if you're talking about somebody there's a break on the left or there's an attack on the right. Or
I know, but we reset
down here.
We reset when there's a turnover.
Okay, so are we making a dodge away? If he fails this dodge away with one of his tackle pieces, which he didn't.
He'll just and straight in and doesn't get it. Re-rolls and doesn't get it. And that's the sidestep hit, and he'll get himself to safety.
Well, he can get himself to a touchdown here.
He can get himself to a touchdown. You had to say it. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I need to see where he's going.
Yeah, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, he's just going to score, right?
Well, he'd need to make a go for it here. I'm not sure he needs to make that risk. Like, his dice have been abysmal. I like this.
Yeah, fair enough.
I like caving up here. And this is.
That guy can just go around the side, right?
Yeah, but this is what we're talking about. Like, why Amazon suck.
Yeah.
It's move 6. It's just killing them.
Yeah,
they don't suck. They're an excellent team, but that is exploiting their biggest weakness. I would.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would have tagged that guy as well, just so that there wasn't any dice on him. But yeah.
Well, there still would have been dice on him, but it's not coming from a tackle guy. I can't see an easy way for him to get another assist in here without making like a.
Well, that's the thing.
Dodge.
But it would have been just nicer if he was 1 square forward and to the left. I think it would have been better. Yeah. Because then it still forced through. You use the ball carrier as the additional tackle for the second square that you try to dodge through, and it just cuts off that blitz from the chick on the left.
Yep. And can I just say, blitz sucks.
Yeah. Do you know who? So it adversely affects anybody who is playing against elves.
So he did get 2D.
He did.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
managed to make the double around.
Did you see another reroll?
He has.
Got him. So he goes for the sideline.
Big armor here.
Does get the catch though. Scatter catch is caught.
And rotate the dash break.
Yeah. Makes it a little bit harder for. Used the reroll already. But he can't dodge into that square anyway, so it is a 3+ for that catcher to dodge into that square.
Ag 5 guy with
yeah, he does,
wall.
but I'm gonna have to make it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. It's tricky to get through there all the same. Well, that's nice. And now, it's just the. No, you bring that guy back because he can do it and push it back into the second attack if needs be. But does needs not be. So catch it.
Where's it going? Where's it going to go?
Okay. Not re-rolling that.
No. You'll just go in and pick. So it's 2+2+. You just dodge straight into the square and pick it up on a 2, because you're agility 5, and agility 5 is stupid.
I think my main issue. So in this case, it was off the kickoff. Boom. So blitz is fine. But it adversely punishes you for having conceded a touchdown. Like, I've just conceded a touchdown. I'm finally getting the ball back.
Yeah, I mean, that's, so it's a fairness meter into the game, though, that there's a certain amount of kicks to and from you. The kickoff events in general are kind of silly. They've been toned down considerably in Blood Bowl 3. And to be honest with you, with it being, it's such a likely event to happen that if you haven't set up to accommodate it, then you've done something incorrectly. It's very likely to happen. The quick snap is very likely to happen. So if it's ruining your game every single time you're doing it, then your setup is incorrect. You know what I mean?
Kind of, but at the same time, it just feels like an unfair punishment for a situation that's already gone badly for you. It's piling more misery on top of misery, and Blood Bowl has enough misery.
Yeah, that's Blood Bowl. I'm like, no, of course.
I feel like it has been considerably dropped down.
Very much so. That's another roll. He's not removed. Is big deal.
Okay, that's big game.
That stun is actually fine. Still has 3 line hits to take, but we'll see how those go. That one's okay. And he hit him in the wrong direction, so he's not getting any follow-ups on that, which is weird. This guy also pushing straight forward.
Why are we?
I'm not sure. Okay. So all of these are just straightforward.
He's trying to free up players to maybe around the ball.
I don't know. Yeah, just not really maximizing his blocks there. Is he gonna go for foul? Looks. Because I don't know what benefit that. Yeah, I've no idea. Like, that guy would have been much better off coming back. That was a guard as well, right? Okay.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Well, it was a throw to a catcher, but she 1 in 9 the catch.
1 in 9 the catch.
But yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure that added enough to.
No.
It's very easy to sit here on the sidelines and
exercise
plays. That's fun too. So let's keep doing it.
They're 3+, and they've got rerolls built in. So why don't you do it? But yeah, that's why.
And here's why.
That's why you don't do it.
I think Ag 5 is the most powerful skill up in the game.
Well,
better than Ag 4 or Strength 4.
Well, I mean, it depends on the guy, right? But yeah, Ag 5 is amazing.
We're gonna see. Look at this.
Straight in, 2+, only 1 tackle zone. Just walk through, make the pass. Oh no!
Why would you why did you just throw it there? Just throw it.
Yeah, you don't die if you fall if you don't throw it.
Oh, I thought he was gonna hand it off if he was gonna make the GFI.
Well, he had these stopped for some reason. I'm not sure why. I mean, that was a catcher as well. So if you're going to make that roll, you do the pass.
Did he run out of time?
So that you
or
don't fall over.
I don't understand.
Things
are kind of coming apart for the Amazons.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty bad starting off with a. Well, it was not the first action, but like second action was a go for it. Ooh. Pop dodge. Ooh. Does make it in, doesn't get this. No, you can't afford to re-roll anymore.
Well, he's already used it. He's already used his re-roll on that. Go for it.
Yeah, he did, but he also wasted re-rolls earlier in the half on hits that he didn't need to. I wouldn't have re-rolled the hits on the ball earlier. But that's just me. Okay, just to get around the front. I mean, it's a lot of dodge to get through, but that guy's got leap, so... Yeah, so the wall screen isn't actually doing much, and he should know better than this. Saigorei, he played Kislev for 3 seasons, so he should know better than how to stop this guy from just running away.
go for the touchdown here?
You just leap over and go. Yeah, you're down players. You just leap over and go. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason not to. Yeah, and just go straight through. Yeah, fantastic.
Wow, what a comeback from a carnage, really.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah. Well, agility 5 is a skill, right?
That's the thing. It is a real thing.
Yeah.
All right, so there's
it's crazy how people don't kind of take it into stock when they're doing stuff. Unless you've played against it, unless you've played with it, I don't think you realize exactly how powerful it is.
Yeah. And like the combo with leap, the combo with dodge.
Yeah.
Just the ability to go safely and reliably to any square on the board.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Because he had the positioning to move guys around behind and provide a second wall, but instead he decided to make one wall, but you can just jump over a wall. So the correct way of dealing with that is to have guys 2 squares back so that you force him to land in a square where he has to make more hard dodges. But,
what do you think of the new rule that makes leaping harder?
It's so much fun.
Where you're going into or going out?
It's specifically targeted to make leap less amazing, which I think is fine because leap is amazing. What?
Leap is amazing, yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, yeah. So, but the way everybody can leap now makes it really, really good. So if you have the leap skill, you get +1, so you get to ignore one of the tackle zones, which is really good. Right, yeah. So fair enough. He does get another hit here, but that's he's fine.
That's 3 activations on 1 player, and he's
that's pretty. And he's now
closer to the ball.
Yeah, he's now more of an issue than he was at the start.
This has gone from a position where I felt like Saigorei would have had to have had his computer melt down in order to lose this game.
I mean,
that helps.
There you go. Yep, more guys going off the pitch is good. Certainly, we thought it was in a lot of desperation, but we did say, you've got a handful of elves. It's not that terrible when you're going into the second half.
You can do a lot with very little elves.
Yeah, I mean, he only needs 3 of them to be any good. The rest of them just need to stand in the way and take punches, etc. But this is, you have to say, the Saigorei kind of gave himself. He put himself in a lot of these situations as well.
He did sort of make a rod for his own back with some.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it looked like he was trying to surf a sidestepper.
I think he was just trying to put him down because that guy's a really dangerous piece. But he ended up making him even better where he is. So. There comes there's the wizard. No armor break is a pretty big deal here. And he can't quite activate that guy yet.
Oh, Make him still get there.
But hopefully without many dice rolls at all. So he just stay, and then it's just so that chick is unfeathered, but fair enough. So you can just you can hold out here now. You can just do the blitz, and then that guy can go out and pick it up and score. That's fair.
I don't think he's quite in range of scoring. I think he's
he is, yeah. He's to JFI, right? Gets the 1. We're back to this.
We're back.
You totally re-roll that. And so he's plugged it in already. So he picks it up and you double. Oh no, you're right.
That's it. He was 2 out.
Oh, he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was 1 out, but you're right.
He's 1 out. Yeah.
I think I see a hit on the ball.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to take a bit of doing.
Yeah.
Once again, no tackle in sight. His tackle pieces are just way too far away to be able to.
He's done very well by tying them up. He's tied them up the entire way through. It was very clever.
Who needs
tackle? Saying, "Oh, well, that's weird that you're not going all the way through with your blitz when he got the blitz." But all of the guys went and tied off all of his tackle. Made it a situation where he had to. That's his last re-roll.
He's going to drop this, but he's just snaked just snaked it.
And it stayed in bounds as the worst. That's the worst.
This is GG.
Oh man, that's really harsh. GG? Yeah, that is pretty much GG.
This game has turned on a dime.
Yeah, bam. Good lord. Wow.
Impressive. I did not see this turnaround coming. We were thinking we were going to have to send a commiserations fruit basket to Crowdog.
Indeed.
Him up after how bad this match has gone from. Still, losing a player like that is still
it's a pretty big
deal. Rough.
I think this game. You know what it is. I think this game is now haunted by the spirit of Father Len Brennan.
address me by my proper title.
Yeah. And Crowdog's in chat, I just realised.
Yeah. Well, I'll see if he wants to join us in commentary.
You're very welcome.
Might as well bring him in now that it's a foregone conclusion.
Yeah. Good lord, what a game! That was really great.
What a game! Like,
turned really hard.
I would have lost a lot of money betting on this match at halftime.
Yeah.
I would have lost a lot of money on this one.
Elves, they can win a game. There was.
Is there any path to recovery for the double riot?
Not now. No.
But yeah,
not now. Yeah. Well, he could have gone for the one turn here. He could have a riot one turn riot. Would have
a riot blitz.
No,
maybe?
a double one turner would have done it, but he didn't set up for it either.
Amazons are the hardest team in the game to do a one turn. They just don't have naturally have access to.
Yeah, they don't have enough movement, and you need some frenzy guys, and you need some other stuff to happen. Can you just scroll out, buddy?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, thanks.
I did like the close up.
Sorry, I'm multitasking. You know how it is.
I gathered.
You're good.
Yeah. This is why you get confused as to whose side is on. It's because, yeah.
All right. Give out to me. Get somebody else to fucking stream it.
Okay. They are very, very difficult to do it. He does have sidesteppers.
Yes.
You can do it with some frenzy. You can do it with one guy who has an extra bit of movement. All of that's kind of cool. Fair enough. You get your SPP here, which is kind of something, I suppose. And I reckon he probably wants to get one in, so that he can kind of wipe his face of it and have the 3-2. Yeah, I suppose if he goes in a second and then he hopes for the overtime. Yeah.
If I'm Crowdog, I am moving all of my guys to the left flank and just.
Yep.
You guys want to score? Absolutely. Have at it. Don't worry.
It's pretty much a. No. I think you have to attempt to stop it, and he's just gonna elf screen him. Elf screening is fine. Nice pow. Yeah, and you just need to back off here and park the other guy behind as well, so he just can't get through here, and that's game. Yeah. Oh well, he's got this. Yes, you might as well base the. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, there you go. That's game.
My concern with that is you've now put your players in contact. You've already won the match. All you're risking here at this point is
cup equity.
Well, no, because if he gets the score and then there's a riot or there's a blitz or
a riot's one turn. Because this is the last turn for
this is the last turn. Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
All you're doing is putting your players in danger.
Yep.
And he didn't get punished for it.
Yep.
What a we've talked about. They say football's a game of two halves, but I think Blood Bowl may be. Oh my god, even more two-halved.
You got it. Is he gonna pass the? Go with the GFI? Yeah, he does. Yeah, cool. So he gets his 2-3.
3-2, which I think on the balance of play is like a fairer scoreline.
Crowdog has a one-turner, right? One-turn opportunity.
I wouldn't even try it. Again, you're making go for it for the slim chance of 3-star player points. If he had a player who was 3 SPPs out of a touch or a skill up, I'd go for it.
He could do with some skills on his catchers. He's running shy on catchers.
I'm making a pass. I'm making any safe blocks. And
no, that's fair.
I've no
I think if I'd set up for it, and if I got like a quick snap or something, I'd be like, oh, then I can actually do it. Or if the setup was bad and I went, oh, I can actually do this now, I'd go for it. Yeah, he's taking his stand. Is he leaving his stand firm on the line or not?
No, I don't think you put any of your decent players on the line here.
Oh, he is. He's leaving his stand firm to stop him one turning, and it doesn't stop him either. But I think he might be going for it.
Throw it out of play. Just hoof the ball anywhere you can.
So no, he's just not going for it.
Take your win, yeah.
Unless he takes that hit and then does that, but no, I don't think he's going to go for it.
No, he needs to
I think he's just done.
Some more squares, isn't he, to push?
Well, not necessarily because he's got sidestep. You see.
Oh,
yeah.
Fancy.
We take the blocks we can take.
Yeah. Cool.
I will say, Crowdog has done all of this without really taking that many Amazons off the pitch.
Oh, like, Amazons. Yeah.
No, he's just ran around them, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just sort of played around them and came out victorious.
Well done, Crowdog. Commiserations, Saigorei. Looking forward to seeing what you bring back next season, Shawnee. Well done. Great season. Must be said, to be fair, shit on Amazons all we like, they're bad, but his first 2 games were versus... he was the only Amazon in the thing. Got put in the division with all of the dwarfs. So getting out of the division with the dwarfs, getting all the way through and getting all the way to the finals is really impressive.
I believe we have a special guest.
Ho-ho!
Hello, gents. How are we?
We're fantastic. Welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I have to ask you an honest question. At halftime, would you have bet on yourself winning that match 3-2?
Not at all. Sure, I was going through in a wing and a prayer there. If it wasn't for the Edge 5, I was going nowhere.
Yeah, the Edge 5 did work.
The Blitz as well. What a turnaround.
Oh, that was huge. Yeah, huge. But I don't know, it was just the fact that he hadn't left any of his tackle in the backfield.
We were talking about that.
I thought it was like, even, like, you had to respect the threat of the wizard. So, for me, like, you had to have a tackle in the backfield.
Yeah. Yep. Like this, and this is like we talked about it in the commentary. The Amazon's big problem is that movement 6. Like they have great pieces, but sometimes they just struggle getting them there where they need to be. And his tackle guys just were never on hand. And
even though he had like 4 tackle players, it just kind of wasn't enough.
Yeah, very much. And I mean, you were very good at isolating them as well. One of the skills that comes from playing a lot of Blood Bowl is the ability to use your speed as a weapon. So I must congratulate you on being able to pull that off. So, I mean, move 6 is very, very slow, but you definitely used your extra maneuverability to slow down all of his avenues of attack very, very well. So congratulations, that was good.
While I'll agree that your movement was excellent, how did you feel about your team's agility in the first half, making those dodges?
Every fucking dodge in the first 4 or 5 turns was a one. It was
it was pretty crazy.
So frustrating, it'd be fine to get half your. I took 3 Kaz there in 3 turns.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could at least make the dodges to make up for it.
Yeah. No. But Jer commented that, like, you could tell that there was 2 elf coaches in the box because we were
sweating.
We were like, oh man, these ones are killing us.
And the last remaining pointy year in the league or in the playoffs, we're like, I will say a small amount of our bias may have been showing a little bit there. We were like, oh man, I feel it.
Officially, I'm not in any way biased, but go on. Yeah. I'm very much behind
the big downer on that was the loss of Bishop Len Brennan.
Poor old Len.
Disabled double death APO.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a kick up the arse too far.
That's a rough one.
Especially he was a catcher.
He was catcher with the blodge step tackle, rod step tackle or blodge step tackle. Yeah, really nice player. That's unfortunate. We are looking at your team on screen here. We can see that you do have Bishop Jordan is back for the next game. Or, sorry, Bishop Fax is back for the next game. So you do have your 2 agility 5s back. That guy is armor busted. Probably not a huge deal, really. He's got blodge and everything. Hopefully,
he's only got 2 games left in him. He'll be fine. Armor 7's fine.
My fear for him is when he ends up on the ground against Chavite and he gets a boot into the head.
No, he never does anything like that. I've never seen that guy foul once ever. It is you and Chavite against each other, is it?
As far as I know.
Yeah,
I believe it is. Yeah, I believe it is.
That's going to be super exciting. Yeah. So, wow, you're going to have to go and spend some time looking at your various possibilities you can take with your inducements as well, though. So you got 230, you can spend 80 of that. You're immediately going to buy a lineman, I'd say, or you might decide to buy a thrower or a catcher instead. I suppose the catcher would be nice because you are down to 2 catchers.
Catchers in this? Are they armor 8 or armor 7? I think they're armor 8.
7.
Right?
No, they're 7. It's human catchers are armor 8.
But they should be armor 7.
They should be armor 7, yeah.
I'm debating pick up a thrower or a catcher just because I need a bit of movement. But
yeah, the movement is definitely something that the guy gives you, but with no skills, coming naked for 100k, he's not cheap.
No.
We could certainly have used some safe throw on that pass in the first half.
Oh, for fuck's sake! And you know what? I was only saying, like, if the wizard didn't work, I was like, if he hadn't made that interception, it was home and dry.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, because we were talking about it. It was like at that point, like you were losing players left, right, and center. We'd already had the APO death,
couldn't
the power
dodge
APO earlier on. And we couldn't dodge anything. We were like,
and then
it's still possible. We can.
This is fine. Yeah, you just
see, like, the path to a touchdown was there, and it was so clear. It was like, he just needs to make this pass. And oh my god, did that guy have catch? No, just a straight
just straight 6. Yeah. So so an interesting one. You've got the money to replace him with anything. I suppose a thrower could. I mean, you've got 2 nice catchers, so you could just lob it down the pitch. It's not like he's got a huge amount of agility guys. He's only got 1 agility 4, and the rest being agility 3. So yeah, that's interesting. Plenty of money to spend on extras as well. I like the Appo, and I like the wizard. It's really nice. It's just so great to have a spare Appo when you're an elf, because you do end up with those guys getting hurt that you just really need on the pitch. So being able to throw it in, but when you have to use both of them on turn 3, and one of them's a fucking dead into dead, that's there's not much you can do about that one, right?
Yeah, but I was lucky to not make it up with any other damage, considering he was piling on with like no fear, and 2 Appos gone by turn 3. So I was like, I'm definitely going to take some bunch of fucking perms here.
Yes, and to be fair, he didn't get the armor breaks in the second half, but then he wasn't really getting the hits, and most of the time he was just busy setting back up as you scored tries. So pretty rough for him on the second half, just not being able to keep the momentum, despite stealing it mostly off you in the first. So what a really good game. That was really, really fun. Did you enjoy it?
I did. I enjoyed it, but look, like, I thought I was dead and buried after the first half. The blitz changed the game, and it was great crack. It was, but I would say like every game I've played in this league has been great crack.
It's been it's really nice to hear. It's been really, really great, hasn't it? And I've been asking people if they've been enjoying it, if there was anything they'd like to discuss or anything, and everybody's been going like, no, it's been great. Even I hope he doesn't mind me saying, but Shavire's been playing in a bunch of other leagues, and he was like, these playoffs I'm really invested in, and he felt like he was really, everybody's involved in it. The fact that we've got kind of a nice community going and stuff, I think it's really, really nice, and I hope that it manages to stay for the next while as well.
Yeah, we definitely want to move the streaming forwards and make more of it. Speaking of which, I do apologise, Crowdog. We did discuss what are we going to do. We can't. They're on at exactly the same time. We made the executive decision that we thought your game would take a little longer to complete because of more running around. We weren't expecting the first half bloodbath. We were right, but it is a shame, because I think ideally we would have been able to stream it live for you, but you're in the next round, so I'm going to say in advance to all of the managers, hey guys,
your next one live without a doubt, definitely.
Oh yeah, and I'll be there cheering you on from the commentary desk.
If there's a time clash and the next one is just tough shit.
Yeah, definitely you. Yeah, of course. No, it's going to be really, really good. I'm super excited about that. You and Shavire. So we've got about a week to do it. While I have you as well, have you decided on what you're going to play next season?
I haven't. I'm kind of tossing and turning between 3 or 4 things. I haven't a clue, to be honest.
It's kind of exciting, isn't it?
It is. I think it's a brilliant idea, this 3-season cycle, because it gives it just enough time to build up a team, and at the same time it doesn't get stale. And when you've got a team and you just feel like they're cursed, and then you kind of don't want to re-roll because you're like, well, everyone else is already so far ahead of me, but the whole thing is resetting. I think it's brilliant.
Yes, same here. Yeah, no, I think it's really, really great, and we have to say congrats to the fantastic admins for doing a really good job of not only setting up a really nice league and a great Discord and a really friendly place, but all of the hard work that they do behind the scenes, etc., which makes us all come back. So thanks very much to Scott.
Wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Absolutely, I second that.
Yeah. So going to be an exciting thing to decide where we're going to play. We might have Wonderboy on his High Elves. We might have me on Chaos by the look of it. And there are so many Dark Elves that are actually signing up. It's pretty hilarious. Seriously, I don't know.
Well, I'm not ready
what
to give away
counters
my
Dark
team yet.
Elves?
It's probably not going to be
Dwarves.
any form of elf.
Oh, that's exciting.
I'm going over to the dark side, guys. I'm going to play a Bash team. And,
really?
I apologize in advance. Because,
No, I think that's great. That's fantastic news. No, seriously, I think everybody should play both sides all the time. I think it makes you just such a better
Well, I
bubble
just saw
player.
everyone signing up with elves, so I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, I need to pound those
dwarfs it is, yeah.
I think I'll probably go for a Bash team as well, because I'm like,
Cool.
I've had my fill of Edge now this 3 seasons, so let's switch it up a bit.
That's fair. I've played you I've played your Chaos Dwarves before. You are a very good Chaos Dwarf coach.
Yeah.
You're probably the most you've played most with Chaos Dwarves, do you reckon?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't even consider him one of my better teams, to be honest.
Really? Okay, cool. So, what do you normally? What are your go-to teams then?
I love Orcs. I love Skaven.
Yes. Yeah.
I love the
Famously
idea
bashy.
of Dark Elves, but they seem to just have that, just not enough movement for me.
Yes, they are very slow. Yeah.
Even though, I suppose on the whole, they're actually faster than High Elves, aren't they? But
High Elves have that move 8 player. They have that move 8 player.
They have the move 8, but Dark Elves, everyone's move 7.
Yeah, everybody's well. Yeah.
No, some of them are move 6 with armor 7. So.
But those guys are straightforward mighty blow. So and you get the on 176, you correct them.
No, they just stab. Right? They just stab in the shadow. They're
oh my god, they're so bad. They're so bad.
We'll definitely be derailing this conversation with that topic.
Okay.
So I think actually we should probably wrap up the stream there.
Yeah, nice one.
Which has been really, really fun. Thank you, Kalon. Thank you, Wonderboy. Thank you for joining Crowdog. Really great to have you here.
Thanks for covering the replay and everything.
No worries.
Cool, man. Our pleasure.
Yeah, and I'm gonna wrap up the stream now and get it all sorted out on Twitch and YouTube, and then we'll post up news when we know more about the semi-finals.
Yeah, exciting stuff.
All right, night, guys.
Thanks very much, lads.
Bye.
Night, guys. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Talk to you all soon.